Good morning, it's day 3 of the UKC first round at Whilton.
It's a gorgeous morning, gorgeous start. It's a little bit chilly. We're kicking off with a 3-minute practice this morning. We've then got the super heat split into groups A and B. Zach's going to be in group B, and then there's finals after lunch. So there's another race just before lunch to work out the top drivers of the second group who's just going to top up the grid for the final. We're not expecting Zach to be in that. He's been at the back all weekend. Zach's been racing against the creme de la creme in the junior class. So that's all of the British champs and those who sort of do really, really well nationally. And potentially we've got some European drivers over as well. He's not in that league, unfortunately, but he is doing his best. He did say he's not particularly enjoying this weekend. I think it's the fact he's at the back and he's just not doing so well. It just doesn't stand a chance against the calibre of some of these drivers, but he's still trying, he's still getting out there. So he's only been in this junior kart 2 weeks, but he's given it his best shot, and that's all we can ask for.
The sun is shining, it's a lovely day, great day to race. Just fingers crossed we have a better day today, although, as you find out later, it doesn't work out that way.
Okay, so like I was saying, this has been a really tough weekend for Zach this weekend. He admitted in the car on the way here this morning he's not particularly enjoying it so much. The skill level of the drivers here is kind of creme de la creme. We've got UK champions, national champions. We've potentially got drivers over from Europe. I know some people think Zach can be an aggressive driver, but actually some of the lads on track here are really, really aggressive. So much so, Zach actually came off one of his practice sessions yesterday because he just found it all a little bit too much, and so for him that's saying something really. He's trying to make up some spaces, but every time he does make up any spaces, he just gets punted off, pushed off at corners. He is trying, he just doesn't seem to be getting very far, but so his practice session this morning, he's currently sitting at 24 out of 29, so he's not very, very bottom, he's just very near the back. I can appreciate that that's not great fun, constantly being at the back. I'm just looking now, I think they're on their last lap, just waiting to see where he comes in. Come in at 26 out of 29, so lap time of 49.24 and the fastest 47.32, so he's still 2 seconds behind. Okay, let's go back, let's prep, get ready for the super heat. Okay, so this is it, this is the super heat on Sunday. Zach's in group B, they're just putting the wheels on as we speak. There is a repechage after this, so that's going to determine who the drivers are going through to the final. So Zach may well be in the repechage, but as I said earlier, I don't expect him to be going through to the final, just purely on the fact that he's been near the back most of the weekend. If we're not, then it gives us a chance to sit back and enjoy all the final races. There he is. Dropping stuff on my head. Balls of rubber that's come off the tyres. Good luck, Zach. Wishing you the best. Well done. Good luck, Zach. You on? What, so you throw it back at me? No. Am I getting the coat? Okay, go on then. Thank you. Right, so you're starting in position 31.
I've already.
Oh,
ambulance is on track.
Oh, God. Okay, so we've just heard that the first group out in Super Heat A, there's been a red flag put out. Completely don't know what's happened, who's involved or anything like that, so it's all going to be released on the commentary.
We're about to go racing then for the first time in 2025 for the Ultimate Karting Championship. It's the race towards turn number 1 here at Whilton Mill. The very fast left-hander into oblivion, basically flat out. A good breakaway.
Look, here we are then. Yellow flags are out there.
At that place back, we have just been informed that there's going to be a red flag to start the day. I think the initial carnage and chaos of the opening laps has been a bit too much to recover just off the bat.
So everyone's been pulled back round onto start-finish line to just wait. There's always so much drama with these junior classes.
Who do you think is going to be coming out on top for the first round of the Ultimate Karting Championship?
So the commentators have recently been talking about the reportage round. So what they've said is the top 30 drivers from the superheat go through, and then the reportage round is to then determine who the last 4 drivers are, top drivers in the reportage round, who then go through to the final. So they have a grid of 34, top 30 through, reportage to determine the next 4, just to make up the grid. You're just standing there like the Stig.
Fine.
Squeezing in for a family selfie. We don't get many of these, so it's quite nice to get one every now and again.
Button.
What button am I meant to use?
The left one.
What, to do what?
Move it.
I don't know how to... Oh, I didn't know that went left and right.
Oh
there
my
you
God,
go.
you've been using that for how long? Just can't get the star.
Learn something new every day.
You're doing it again on the wrong button.
What am I meant to be doing now?
You were trying to move it on the record button. You were sat there trying to...
I thought I was going to cut the recording before you insult me any further.
Lewis is in number 1.
I know he is. He's doing amazing. Okay, so Zach is about to go out for his heat. I think we're as ready as we can be. Hoping he does all right. Hoping there aren't too many dramas. Hoping it's not red flagged. Nervous, as always. But ultimately, Zach loves driving. He drives for fun. He's really good. He doesn't get himself down if he comes in at the back. It'd be great if he could do a bit better, but yeah, he's here to enjoy himself. So let's hope he has a good time out there today. Stood here nervously waiting for him to go out. I can hear the engines have just started. Feel my heart rate going up. I can feel the nerves kicking in.
Stewart in 28th. Blair Smith from Salva Solenchenko in 30th place. Zach Jennings from Molly Mizzen the 32nd, with the final driver on a very lonely row 17. Scott McDowell there with 33 drivers to take to Super Heat B. This race, it's going to be 10 minutes and then 1 lap, and there you can see the starting grid. The 88 will take to second place on the outside for turn number 1. He puts his foot down and we get underway for race number 2.
And we're off. Here they come.
Here at Whilton Mill, 10 minutes plus the lap as we head in towards turn number 1 for the first time. It's going to be Albert Friend in the 191 that moves his way up in a second place. Nicely done. Is he going to go for the lead? As defensive goes the race leader, late on the brakes, of course, into Christmas corner, and around the outside, bit of contact further back as well, as they're 3 wide many places back. As contact there, there's this...
Oh shit. Zach stops. He's had a crash already up in that corner. Oh my God. Another nightmare weekend.
69 that's gone off. That Zach Jennings that's had contact and found themselves under another car into the hairpin for the first time. And what we expected drama, we most definitely got it.
Yeah. It's like Zach's trying to stay on track. He wants to get the other car off of him so he can keep going, even if he ends last.
There he is, he's going.
Okay. Come.
He's come off. Yeah, he's probably got a mechanical. Let's go and get him.
Right, that'll be it for us now. Game over. If Zach's come in, there's no way he'll be in the, well, he could be in the reportage, but he'd be at the back. Yeah. Disappointing. I'm sure he's going to be gutted as well with that. I know that he was going out there to do his best.
Zach's injured. The cart's hit his foot. Do you want me to carry you? You're right.
No, that's fine.
Okay, the cart's slightly knackered. That was one hell of a whack. The tyre's off yet. Well done. Oh, that was close.
So frustratingly, I'm not allowed into Park Ferme. So that looks like he's walking a bit funny. I'm hoping he's all right. Talk to me. What happened?
And I saw the car go over me and it trapped my leg inside the car and it was landing on my tongue.
Okay, so is your foot okay? Is it hurting?
It hurts.
Do you think you damaged it in any way? So you trapped it in the car? Okay. Well done, though. I saw you trying to get that kart off of you. I thought you were going to sort of keep coming round. I thought you were going to give that another shot. You can't because the kart's knackered. What damage you got on the kart?
Radiators snapped off, and most of the carb and the airbox is facing left.
So it proper went over you. Okay. Well, we could be in the reportage.
Right, so that's tyres off for Park Ferme. Zach's got a bit of a limp on him. We'll have to get him back and get some little bit of medical on him. And the car, to be fair, I can straighten that. Yeah, let me do it, your foot. Right, that's tyres in Park Ferme. Let's get Zach. Check out his foot. The car's got some bends on it. Do you need to screw in there, that? Alright, so damage wise, we've got front end, nasal panels all bent up. Probably the tracking's gone. Radiator's all snapped. So the radiator's hanging off quite badly. The engine looks taken all back as well, so we've got some work to do to get the kart back on. But that's it, that's our weekend knackered now, so we do the reportage. Might as well stay at the back and be safe. If I can't get the car fixed, we just miss that race because there's no point really.
Expensive weekend.
It's an expensive weekend. But yeah, the engine looks as though it's taken one hell of a hit.
We need to check Zach's foot's okay as well. He's running on it all
he's
right at the
running okay.
moment.
He's just taking a hit on it.
Okay, let's get a closer look at. Oh, okay, you've actually got a dent in your front bumper.
Yeah, so
okay, your nose cone's bent.
Nasal panel all bent up. The steering's probably gone a little bit. Oh, if you go around this way, my love. And then if you look at the engine, it's been hit right on the side. Yeah.
What the hell's that from?
That should be bent round the other way.
I was about to say, what on earth's going there? Yeah, this is all knocked out, isn't it?
Yeah, carb's gone.
There's something that's...
Yeah, that's the radiator bracket.
Okay. There's actually rubber on your helmet.
Rubber on your helmet where it's been hit.
Flipping neck, Zach. That could have been so much worse.
Oh, let's get it fixed.
Let's try and get it fixed if we can. The trouble is we've had engine issues all weekend, so
oh, that's the
we've
radiator.
already replaced a load of it. You've got a nice big dent in there. Where
might need a new radiator.
Because I was on the far inside, so I turned in and then they went.
So they've actually driven up the back of the kart and over you.
Right. So I had a good look at Zach's kart. As you can tell by the footage, it's pretty knackered. All repairable. Just means got to spend some money and straighten things out. Zach's fine. We've had a look at his foot. He's just taking a bit of a hit on it, really. Sore toe. I'm sure he'll get over that. But yeah, that's our weekend over. We might not even do the reportage round. We'll see. If I can get the kart fixed in time. So currently off to the kart shop to go and spend more money. Need a new radiator because his radiator is absolutely bent to shit. And if I try and straighten it out, I'm just going to snap and weaken it. So not worth the risk. So off to the kart shop. Good thing about Whilton Mill, you got KKC kart shop. There it is. I have to say it's a really good shop. The staff are really friendly. They know what they're talking about. I don't want to know how much money we've spent in there over the last couple of years when we've been doing championship racing. When I walk in, they keep asking if I've got an account or not. I think I might just have to set one up. Let's go in. There we go. Let's go and spend some money. All right, been at the shop. They're all out of radiators, so obviously not the only ones having problems. But you've got Jag, Rotax Jag van over there. That's where I managed to get my spark plugs from when we was having engine problems. So hopefully they might have a radiator. Let's go and see. As I'm walking, I'll walk you through the area. So there's False. That's our engine builder. Fantastic engines. Also a few problems with ours, but that's not their fault. That's just one of those things. Give us away, False. There we go. And then up here, on the left, you've got obviously, you saw that on the other video, the UKC very posh awning with all the trophies in there. And then here's Jag Rotax. Let's see what they've got. If they're in. It's good, you always tap on the window and you get Jag Rotax. Have you got a radiator?
No. No, we haven't had them. I haven't had them since November last year.
Right.
There's a big problem with radiators with Rotax at the moment, so no.
Right, okay, that's us out then.
Apologies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right, that's it. We're knackered. No radiator. Unless Fulks has got one. Give him a go. Give this guy a go. You haven't got a radiator, buddy, have you?
Any?
A junior Rotax radiator?
Yeah.
Oh, found one. We have a radiator. We might be back on track. You star. Oh. Have you got some? Have you got any fluid or what?
Got more fluid.
Okay, water it'd be.
Yeah. You want that? Yeah.
Have you got a radiator bracket?
Radiator bracket.
Yeah, the long pole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they're called. Radiator stick, radiator bracket.
Do you need the bolt with it as well?
Yeah, because he's probably fucked that as well. It's because you're driven over. What is this? NRQ?
NRG karting.
NRG karting. There you go. So if you're at the National Championship and you can't get a KKC or Jag, NRG karting, top dollar man. No, I've got to spend loads of money. Okay, it's 15 minutes later, maybe 20, because I had to walk to the shops, but it's fixed. New rad bar. Had to do some brute force and bend all this back, and as always, new tie rods. Well, one new tie rod. So we're back up for reportage. We're going to be right at the back, but we're going to do it anyway. I think Zach's okay, his foot's okay, unless he changes his mind. So yeah, we just get it done. More experience, more seat time, isn't it? So it's lunchtime on day 3. This is when all the teams take the time to start catching up and getting the awnings down. So you can see them all being stripped. Save a bit of time at the end of the day, because once you've finished racing, all you want to do is just get home basically and relax. Unfortunately, in the last heat, as you know from the previous clips with Emma, Zach got driven over. His radiator was smashed to pieces. Rad bar snapped, nasal panel completely bent up, front bumper bent up, track rods were bent as well. Steering column survived. Makes change. Zach's foot got caught, so he's in a bit of pain, but he's okay, he'll get over it. Paracetamol, a bit of Weetabix, he'll be right as rain. But due to a DNF, we didn't make the B final reportage, it's called here. So that's our day over, which is nice in a way, because we can relax now and watch the finals and just enjoy the day. There's our car. It's been stripped down and cleaned. Zach's actually been doing some cleaning. I don't know what you handed me the keys for. Put them in your pocket then. There you go. Put them in the pocket. So yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to spending some time of just watching the final, relaxing without worrying about Zach. But UKC, as always, your organisation's been great. There's been lots of red flags out there today. You've managed to catch up on the timings. Your park firm worked really well, made it all fairer, and they worked so hard in there, so pass our thanks to them. So we will do another round of UKC. We might drop into another, maybe 2, depends on funds. Right, so I'm just walking through the paddock now. Now, you've heard us say the name Lenny Messenger. So Lenny Messenger is a Scottish race team. He supported us through the UKC last year in the Inter. It's a really good team. Lenny himself is a lovely man. He puts drivers first before his wallet, which is really good. It's a really diverse team, and I'm literally standing outside his tent now. As you know from the previous videos, we couldn't race with him this season because we're doing JKC mostly, not UKC, and Lenny's not doing it. So let's have a look. There's Lenny's tent. There's the boys starting to clear up. Let's go and say hello, shall we? See if we can find him. He's probably in the van, sleeping. So there's all Lenny's team. All getting everything prepped. That's Blair's kart, that's Blair's dad. Say hello, mate. Blair done reasonably well on that one, but I think he's had a very similar weekend to us. So that's everyone cleaning. Where's Lenny? Or is that a stupid question? Let's see if he's in the tent or in his truck. Is he in there? Right, let's go and get him in there. So this is the Lenny mobile, with all of his spares in. And then we've got the Lenny Den, as I called it last year, which is in here. And here we go. This is Lenny Messenger. Just quickly throw a mic on him. Lenny, how you getting on?
Awesome. How are you?
Well, we got taken out that last round. We had a completely knackered radiator, nasal panel knackered, track rods knackered. Had to replace nearly everything again.
So you got off lately?
So we got off lightly.
Yeah, we've got 2 bent carts.
Oh.
Bent steering columns, bent track rods.
What, from that last one?
Yeah. Both chassis were bent. What else did we damage?
Is that Curtis' toe?
I think that was all.
Yeah, it's that Curtis' toe, but I've told him Parasite went a bit weird, but it'll be fine. So yeah, this is Lenny. So we said we raced with Lenny last year. Fantastic guy. Big him up now. Good thing about Lenny's team, it's so diverse. You've got a range of everybody here. It's a real family environment. So if you're up the Scotland neck of the woods, and even if a little further down towards south, because we were south when we was racing with Lenny, definitely look up LM Messenger Motorsport. So Lenny, are you in the final? Did you make the finals?
We've made the final in senior. Juniors, we didn't make the final after getting both cars wrecked. So.
Snap, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of end of the day for us. That's what it is. It's a learning year. These guys, the guys we've got are all new this year up to juniors, so we're struggling with Maya. Kart was bent for first session yesterday. Blair's been fast all weekend, but
I was about to say,
he's been rapid, but just
spoke to Blair outside. He has been rapid. He's just been in the wrong position.
Yeah.
If he was qualified better, I reckon he could have been top 10.
Yeah, he's had good pace, so that's all we can do. End of the day, the racing is down to luck as much as good judgment sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, we found out from JKC. We still came top 10, but guys, our exact managed to do that. So yeah, Lenny Messenger, give him a shout, run with him, really, really good. And Lenny, just thank you very much for last year. We haven't anything. You literally made our year in our first ever national championship. We learnt so much, and we're here now doing what we do.
Yeah.
So, any last words for you, Lenny? What do you say to people out there? Grassroots, go to LM Messenger.
Go-karting's very expensive.
Yes.
That's the best advice I can give anybody.
Yeah.
Make sure you understand that before you get involved.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Best thing you'll ever do in your life, but it does cost a bit of money.
It is, and later in the season we will post the UKC. So when we done UKC last year, I kept logs of every expenditure we had. The reason we haven't released it yet is because we want to do the JKC and see how much JKC cost us, and we will compare them both to see which one's more cost affordable. They're both really expensive, don't get me wrong. Club racing is a lot cheaper. There's cheaper ways of doing karting out there, but when you're in the nationals, you need to have the money there to pay for things. You know.
Yeah, you need to be on new kart. You need to be on best engines. You need to have right tyre at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't cut corners when you come to a championship of any level.
No, and then Zach's accident where he had his radiator taken off and everything else, that was a £350 bill to get that kart back on, and we didn't even get into the final. So there we go. There's Blair. He was top 10 pace all weekend. You just didn't make the bloody the thing because you didn't qualify very well. Next time. Yeah.
All we can do is move forward, kiddo.
Right. Love you and leave you. Got to get yourself sorted out. And you, buddy. Lenny Messenger. The legendary Lenny Messenger.
So, that was the finals day. Day 3 of UKC Round 1. Rubbish day. Superheat 1 got taken off on the first lap at Christmas, which ruined my car, so I had to come off early. 300 quid's worth of damage. And because I didn't score any points during that round, it then meant that I didn't make the repechage to get your place for the final. So that was the only race that I did during the day. We had engine problems all weekend. Couldn't get it out of the boot at all. So kept losing time there. It was just rubbish weekend overall, really. But still had fun driving, so yeah.
You got both of us now at the end. I know we've given a brief update it's been going through, but it's just, it is what it is. That's racing. When there's a winner, there's always got to be losers, and this time we're the losers. So we didn't make the final, we didn't make the reportage, but the one good thing.
Really disappointed about that.
Yeah, spent a fortune in KC kart component shops, getting stuff done. I think the radiator incident was over, or the radiator incident where we got smashed off was over £300 bill by the time we replaced all the parts. But yeah, it's been a really good weekend, and the good thing about not being in the reportage and not being in the final is one, we get to spend time together as a family and actually finally watch the races at Whilton, all the finals, because normally I'm spannering, Em's cleaning, Em's doing the emotional support.
Or we're frantically getting ready to go out, which means we miss a load of the ones that are ahead of the juniors.
Yeah, that's the only problem when you are spannering, and we both spanner. I know I do a majority of the spannering, but I class all the stuff that Emma does spannering as well. So we work as a team. There he is.
Have you done that?
You see, he's happy. He's more than happy. And this is what we say to all the parents. You know, there is always a loser in racing, and you've just got to get your kids used to that. And which is why we have the motto, we race for fun, and if we win it's a bonus, and we've had that ever since we first started, and Zach's really embraced that way of racing, and he now just enjoys being out, whether he's at the front, whether he's mid-pack, whether he's at the back. He just enjoys being in the car.
He just loves driving.
Yeah, and we love watching him, and we're so proud of him.
What do you mean, Lyle?
What
We
are you
do
going
love watching you.
Dad doesn't.
Oh, okay. No, Dad gets nervous.
Yeah, no, I get nervous.
He enjoys watching you, but you make him nervous, and the amount of entries make him nervous. It's not you. It's sometimes it's all the other people on track who are a few nutters out there.
Yeah, plenty of them today. The amount, I've never seen so many red flags. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed the videos we've done for UKC. So we've done the part 1, part 2. This is part 3. Please give us a subscribe, try and watch to the end, it really helps us.
And give us a like at the end.
Give us a like at the end, yeah, it really does help us. So yeah, we'll see you. I think next round we've got is Shellington, Easter Spectacular, I think it's called. It's one of their club rounds. It's 2 weeks' time, Zach. So we're doing their club round, which is just before the JKC round at Shellington. The reason, same thing we've done here at UKC. We're going up there to get the gearing right, to get Zach used to the track, because Zach's only raced that track once, and that was in DRS.
That doesn't count.
And that don't count. Now he's in his junior. We've got to get it right. So we'll bring you some footage from that. It won't be as detailed as this, but we'll bring you some footage and get a video out. And then the next big one you'll see is JKC Round 2. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Give you a thumbs up. And even Zach might give you a thumbs up. See you in the next video.
Bye.